welcome to Raising Vibrations with myself, Simon. Today, I'm going to be continuing with my Uranus series, and we're going to be focusing on Uranus in the second house, or Uranus in Taurus, okay? So before I go ahead and actually discuss with you some of the aspects associated with this symbolism, I would like to basically tell you that it's important to go check out the introduction video. The reason why I say that is because the introduction video basically grounds all of the information associated with Uranus, okay? It gives you a perspective of how it actually manifests within the birth chart, and it allows you to understand the nature of what is actually happening when you are experiencing Uranian impulses within yourself, okay? So I highly recommend going to check that out. A part of me feels that, and most of this information will make a lot of sense with regards to linking the introduction video there. Obviously, that's the reason why it's there. Great. So, what are we looking at here when we're trying to understand Uranus in the second house? Pardon me. Okay. Well, there are three layers to this situation. Okay. On the deepest layer, the second house really, or Taurus, really symbolizes the nature of survival. The impulse, the energetic impulse that exists within every single one of us that stimulates us to recognize we are needing to survive. And from that space, we then identify our needs. In other words, we observe resources around us. From that space, we then value those things. Okay, this is valuable to me because I need it so that I can survive. You get that point I'm trying to make? So what happens is that when somebody comes through with Uranus in the second house, there is a fracturing, okay, a breaking, a change of form associated with pre-existing. In other words, definitions and value systems and needs and ideas that have been before. In other words, what you have associated with in the past before, what you valued, etc., etc. As that process is now being manifested in this lifetime for you, what will be happening is that you'll be drawing situations to yourself that will teach you the relativity of what your value systems are in contrast to the environment that is around you that is not in synchronicity with your own value systems, okay? So a way that this will manifest is that you'll be brought up in a home that has certain needs and requirements, etc., and they won't fit yours. You will have very unique needs and values and so on and so forth that creates that friction between yourself and the environment. Your parents might, really want you to go and do this because they value this, and you go, I have a different perspective, and so on and so forth. The spiritual lesson in this particular instance that your soul is trying to understand is how you relate to those diversity, or that diversity in those value systems. And the purpose here is to really actually let go of any projected values that are onto you, and to reestablish your own in a way that is beneficial for your survival. So you're looking at the nature of how you are reconnecting with your survival instinct. And again, one of the major reasons as to why this would be the case is probably because there are subconscious memories within your life of things being taken away from you. And so therefore you are learning to reintegrate trauma aspects into your consciousness of, sometimes things value experiencing that, where you've valued something so, and you've cherished it for such a great long period of time, and then something happens that shocked you into awakening. It shocked you into an awareness that those values didn't support you in a way that you thought. And so therefore there's a necessary realignment within yourself of what values are important and what are not. And the outside environment will generally reflect the things that are not in alignment with yourself. So your lesson is to integrate into yourself new values that are relative to yourself, new needs that are relative to yourself. There'll be also subconscious memories within yourself of things being taken away from you completely, which will lead you onto a situation of holding on, the frog in the well syndrome. I'm feeling secure in my environment, I'm feeling safe here, I don't need to expand my sense of awareness, but the environment around you is actually stimulating the need to have that. So you'll experience a lot of needing to break free from the beliefs that you have, the needs that you have, in order to experience a sense of synchronicity. And if you're not doing that, then you're just constantly going to be made aware of your sense of values being different. So you would need to actually align yourself with the groups that actually reflect your needs so that you can then strengthen the relationship you have to your own needs, okay? Great. I hope that makes sense, everyone. I hope that gave you some clarity in that way. I highly recommend checking out the Pluto and Neptune series that I have created as well to give you more clarity on your astrology chart. If you're interested in actually having an astrology reading with myself, please contact me on my website. The description is in, or the link's in the description below. Okay? Fantastic. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.